Hi, David Wright here, and I just want to talk to you a little bit more about this course that I've just started. It's how you can learn to teach a second language to somebody else. So this is going to be a great way of British people, specifically, teaching English to Spanish people here in Spain. I think you could make some money with this. I've started the course, I've been through it myself, and I think it's great. Now, some time ago, I met up with a couple of guys, two Spanish guys. One's called Javier and one's called Bruno. Now, Javier is the English teacher expert. He's got a doctorate, a PhD in teaching second languages and language skills. He's been teaching English and Spanish all over the world for many years now. And he's got a very good friend of his whose name is Bruno, and he's an IT expert. Now, between the two of them, they've come up with this program where they can teach you this fantastic way, this fast new way of learning a second language, and how to teach this language, this new format of teaching, to anybody. So for me, this is a great idea for British people to be able to make some extra money teaching English to Spanish people here in Spain. Now, it's a course that you only need to go through in a morning. I've been through it, I've done the course, and people say, well, how can it only take a morning when other colleges and language schools take months to do this? Well, it's the system that Javier's come up with his years of training and expertise, that has made this a simple and fast and effective way of learning another language, and he's going to teach you how to do this in this course. So I've bought into this program. I was offered access to have a look at it. First of all, I sort of liked it, liked what I saw. I liked the way the two guys worked, so I decided I would promote it. But before I promote it, I wanted to go through it myself personally, because as many of you know, I like to promote the things that I personally know, use and trust. So although they've offered me a free entry to this, I've paid up. I've paid up and I've joined. I can show you later on the receipts for this. I've actually gone through it and paid to do it. I didn't think it was right for me to do it for free, so I've gone through it as an absolute beginner. I went through the course in the morning. It's not straightforward to go through the teaching. You do need to go over it a few times and get your head around it, but I do love it. I love the idea. I'm not a teacher by any means, certainly not in any languages, but I think it's something that anybody can do. I've been in classes myself here for different languages, and Spanish I found very difficult in classes. This form of teaching is no reading or writing, really. You can if you want to, but you can do it without any reading or writing. It's just a form of a visual, verbal conversation, and I think it will work. I think it is working, and it's one way that I learned years ago, very similar to this, when I took up some lessons here, private lessons, just vocabulary. So this course, I'm going to be talking you through it as well, what I've done here, what I think about it. And tomorrow night, that's Wednesday night, I'm going to be doing an interview with both Javier and Bruno to ask them some questions that I had when I first went through the course, which I'm sure that you're going to have questions and want to ask as well. Now, I'm also going to tell you that it's 17 euros to start, which is so cheap, it's ridiculous, but that will only give you access to the actual idea of how this course works. It's going to tell you what you need to do. Now, with that alone, you can go out and use this methodology to go and teach and make money tomorrow, no problem. But included in that 17 euros is a dashboard on your PC that you need to set up. You need to get it personalized to you. So there's things like, there's a sales funnel there, and there's sales funnel materials, there's payment systems, how people can pay you for lessons, and how you can generate clients with these sales funnels, and advertisements which are in Spanish. Now you need to change the wording on some of this to adapt it for you, like the age group of people that you're going to be teaching, where you're going to be teaching, and what you're going to charge, because you can charge what you like, and you can teach this the hours that you want, wherever you want. So, and remember, this is not just for teaching British people teaching English to Spanish. This is for any language. It works for any language in any country. But I'm really going to be talking about this from a British point of view for people living and working in Spain. Now, I know a lot of British people would like to earn a little bit of extra income. And what could be better than speaking English, your mother tongue, to Spanish people? And this is something that most of us can do. I can talk the what sits off a donkey, but you know that sometimes I go on too much. But this course I think is great. I've been through the training and in the morning, and I've set up my dashboard myself, and I've got the affiliate links, and I've been through all the training and everything, and I've reading over the materials, and I like it. Now there is some upgrades in this once you've joined and once you've been through the first part of the course. Now the upgrades, they're monthly or yearly. You can pay for this, and I suggest strongly that you at least get the first upgrade to this, because it's not a lot of money when you're setting up a new business by any means. Even if you buy all the packages, include the whole package for the year, it's still very, very cheap to set up a new business here. And treat this as a brand new business, and you will do well with it. But the reason I suggest that you do upgrade, because unless you're quite up to doing clickable links and sharing and working with the PC and know your way around basic dashboards and affiliate marketing, you're going to have some trouble setting up the dashboard and personalizing the links and the text and the clickable links to what you will need for your business. So when you do the upgrade, you will get Javier and Bruno will be teaching you in the way of video conference calls, and there's a weekly calls on a community, and there's so much help and training. But you won't get that if you just join the basic package like I did when I first started. You need to upgrade to get access to all of that. And once you've got that access to that, you can cancel any of this at any time. There's not a problem to that. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, so you can't ask for fairer than that. And Javier is the Spanish teacher. He's been teaching for a long time in Spain and all over the world. He knows what he's talking about. He's got a doctorate in linguistics and teaching second languages. So this guy is right up there. And Bruno is the IT expert. I've already had a couple of little problems with my dashboard. Spoke to him. He put me in the right direction and showed me what to do. And it was just so much faster, so much easier with his help. So is this something any British person can do here in Spain? Definitely yes. If you're tech savvy and you're pretty good with a PC, then you can just join at the entry level and you can make money with that. If not, then I would suggest doing the upgrade or doing all the upgrades and starting it up as a proper business. You can work 1 hour a week doing this, teaching people in your area, or you can do it every day, doing classes every day and build it up to as much as you like. Now, I know Bruno's been through this himself as a complete novice, not a teacher at all. And he's got, I think it's 12 students in his class now. Charges €10 per person per hour. So that's 120 euros for the class. And you can do this. I can do it, and I'm really keen on doing it. In fact, I was out this morning and I found a bar not far from me that's quite quiet on a Wednesday morning and also on the Wednesday evening. So I'm going to be doing, they've agreed to let me have an area of the back of the bar where I can teach in there. People are going to come in, they're going to buy a coffee, so they're going to make money out of it anyway, just to start, see how it goes. If it goes all right for me, I'm going to hire an office or a room somewhere here and build my classes up that way. I can work around my time. This is going to be great for me. And it could be a great way of earning a reasonable income, working the hours that I want and when I want. Now, I also want to say that some people are going to be dubious about paying any money for anything, that nothing's for free in this life, I can tell you that now. And if you're thinking about starting up a business, I've started up 3 businesses here. And the very first week you start a business, you need to buy vehicles, you need to buy materials, you need to buy stock, you need to buy tools and clothing, and that costs thousands. Trust me, I've spent thousands just setting up before I've even taken my first income. Now, with this business, it is under 20 euros to get started, under 20 euros to go through the training. That is ridiculously cheap. And then there's the upgrades, which I'm going to talk to you about later on, that you can go through. But even if you bought all the upgrades, that's still cheaper than any of the businesses I've ever set up here by a long way. And you'll get your hand held with these guys, taking you through every step of the way. And there's a community forum, and there's weekly chats, and there's personal step-by-step instructions on how to set it all up. So that's why I say most British people, they're not thick, but they will need some help on the PC just to get it set up. Even if it's only for the first couple of months, get yourself up and running. And yeah, I'm really keen to push on with this. I'm going to be going through the training all this week with them. I'm booked on the community calls with them. And tomorrow night, I'm going to do a video with Javier and Bruno to ask them some of the questions that I think you're going to ask. if you're interested in joining this, or you want to know more information about it, it's going to be very limited because it's very new, and there's going to be limited to 100 places to get started, just to see how things go. And I've already got quite a few people giving me their names and email addresses, and I'm going to be sending the links out to them first. So if you want more information on this, put your description in the details box I'm going to post below or above this. Have a look for a link, and it's a capture form. It just takes your email, your name, and I will send you the link to the video once I've finished the video with him, so you can watch and hear the answers and the questions direct from the horse's mouth, so to speak. And then after that, if you're interested and you want to join like I have, I will show you the link there where you can join. Now, there's one other big thing about this. If you don't want to teach and you never want to do this at all, you can still promote it and you can earn money from it. So you can get the affiliate link, and you can join as an affiliate, and you can promote this course to other people on the internet, on Facebook, wherever you like. Pass it around to your friends and family, and if they join, you can earn a commission, and you haven't taught anybody anything. So that's another great opportunity. And if you join the course and you are doing it as a teaching yourself, you've got students. And by the way, they teach you how to get students, how and where, and tips and advice on how to set up the classes and exactly what to teach if you're not sure how to teach at all. So there's all the information and help there. There's going to be loads more information on this webinar I'm doing with them tomorrow. So if you want more details, put your name and address in the link below. Thanks for watching.